guys know that I grew up in a house full of lead-based paint. Just want to let you guys know that I grew up in a house full of lead-based paint. So, last time I was up here, I talked about Viagra, and I've got to make a confession. Never used Viagra before. So, since I had never used it before, and I like telling jokes about Viagra, I did. And let me give you guys a piece of advice. If that boner lasts longer than 4 hours, don't call a doctor. Call a psychiatrist, because that shit will make you insane. So I got done with the wife after that Viagra, and I was bored. Got this thing sticking out here, and I had to use it. So I ran out to the barn and made an excellent discovery. I'm out there and I figured out the difference between cows and goats. About that much. So the other day, you know, I spent a lot of time getting on the internet trying to get my news. So I was on the great news site, National Enquirer. And they had a bit on there about Elvis's doctor. He apparently has written a book. You know, we all think that he passed away due to the fact that, you know, heart complications due to drugs, which is partially true, but the actual truth is that he died because he was constipated. The man had an enlarged colon. So, poor guy died because he couldn't take a shit. So I got to thinking, that's got to be where that dance came from. Oh boy. Well, since this baby will leave me, I made up this brand new dance. I sure hope it loosens up all these turds and I don't shit my pants. I'm feeling so bound up. I'm feeling so bound up. I'm feeling so bound up. I know. Thanks, guys. I like my beer like I like my women. Because they both give me a yeast stash. I like my vibrator in my ass.
185 proctologists walking to a bar.
185 proctologists walked into a bar, and the bartender says, "God, it smells like ass in here."
That was funny, but it wasn't the setup.
What's the setup?
It goes, the bartender says, "You don't serve your kind here."
We don't serve your kind here because you make the place smell like ass.
The 185 proctologists said,
There's too many fucking proctologists, okay? I've only got one ass! Every time somebody says leprechaun, I think of my penis. Sorry, okay. Easter egg accident. 185 leprechauns walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." Leprechaun's like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, that's it. this an Irish pub?
There it is.
185 librarians walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." Librarian replies, 185 tampons walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve your kind here." Tampon replies, "You're bloody kidding me."